In our given number 2, Elham and Hazen ate at Tito Majid's restaurant. Then, they left their respective places at the same time using their own cars and traveled in opposite directions. If Elham's car travels 50 kilometers per hour and Hazen's car at 65 kilometers per hour, question, in how many hours will they be in 460 kilometers apart? So in this given, we are looking for the time. How many hours? So how are you going to represent the time? So let's use a variable x to represent that particular time. Then, since it is a distance problem, we will be using this formula. Speed times time is equal to distance. And we're going to use a table to organize our data. So in here, so the rate or their speeds are given. So Elham's speed is 50 kilometers per hour. Then Hazen's speed is 65 kilometers per hour. And what we are looking for is the time. So we just represented x to represent that unknown time. So the distance of Elham with this speed at a given time x, so that is 50 times x, that's 50x. Then Hazen's distance, 65 times x, that is 65x. Now, let us sketch the problem. So this is the restaurant. Then Elham and Hazen, they left the restaurant in opposite direction. And this direction represents the distance traveled by Elham, and the opposite direction is the distance traveled by Hazen. Now, their total distances, or their total distance is 460 kilometers. The question is, in how many hours? So that these two cars will be 460 kilometers with each other. So, since we know that the distance traveled by Elham is 50x, this one, and Hazen's car traveled by 65x, so if we're going to put them together, 50x plus 65x, it makes the total of 460, and this will be our working equation. Now, let's start solving them. So, since they are similar terms, we can add them. So 50x plus 65x, that is 115x. Write down equals 460. Then to finally isolate x, we can apply the division property of equality, and that is by dividing each side of the equation by 115. 115 divided by 115, that is 1. 1 times x is x. Then 460 divided by 115 is 4. So this x equals 4, and that x represents the time. So it means for these two cars, becomes 460 kilometers apart. So it will take 4 hours for them with their given speed. So to check if they are really correct, so this is the speed of Elham. Since our x is 4, so 5 times 4, that is 200. And this is the distance of Elham in 4 hours. Hazen's speed is 65 times 4, and that is 260. So it will take 260 kilometers because Hazen's car is faster. So 260 plus 200, it makes 460. So it means it satisfies our given. Therefore, 4 hours is the correct answer.